Celebrity on the beat, boy.
This a whole nother world, you better not blink. Girls kissing girls, Molly's in the drink. My niggas smoke skunk, damn that shit stink. But in a good way, they tryna hit my dang. Nigga, I'm just tryna party, I'm just tryna function. Without all the bullshit, without all the fussing. But if y'all with the bullshit, then we could get the bustin'. I said if y'all with the bullshit, then we could get the bustin'. And I roll money gang, yeah, but it's my clip. MK's the future, better go and that's a sidekick. They looking for some new shit, y'all old like my sidekick. Your current bitch, my side chick, 69 in private. Lean got me throw, wax got me twisted. Bitches turned up, sharing dance while they kissing. People say we wildin', I just say we living. Hit the joint twice, then I pass the shit to Quinton. Celeb got it jumping, beat, make her ass ooh. Girl, make that dash, they like your rent past due. And make that pussy pop, put me in the cash mood. She put it on me so good, I felt like I had to. This a whole nother world, you better not blink. Girls kissing girls, Molly's in the drink. My niggas smoke skunk, damn that shit stank. But in a good way, they tryna hit my dang. Nigga, I'm just tryna party, I'm just tryna function. Without all the bullshit, without all the fussing. But if y'all with the bullshit, then we could get the bustin'. I said if y'all with the bullshit, then we could get the bustin'.
They be asking all about us, saying I miss your trust. I wish they would shut the fuck up.
Tell them niggas mind their business.
And they approach when I'm not around, talking down like I'm just a clown. But when I'm around, they say nothing new.
Just tell them niggas mind their business.
These niggas gon' say whatever, trying to tell you anything clever. Say they gon' ride and be there forever. But you know you got a man that's a fake nigga. I keep you bustin' us like a bull on a trigger. That's why you walk away from lame niggas. I treat you like a queen while you bring new things. I know you want a king for these wannabes, because we ain't heard when you with me. We taking trips overseas. 5-star resort with the same to eat. Then we hit the room and sweep you off your feet. We're making love in the California King. Egyptian sheets, then we hit the shower straight from the sting. That's why she hit for me.
Tell them niggas mind their business.
Pillow talk, she tell me every day. If I had the word, shouldn't be with me. I'm too certified, you can't take from me. We making this green how it's supposed to be. Cause ain't nothing gon' come for free. I told you once, now I'ma say it again. Stay the fuck at my business. Stay the fuck at my business.
Let's go. They be asking all about us, saying I miss your trust. I wish they would shut the fuck up.
Tell them niggas mind their business.
But then they approach when I'm not around, talking down like I'm just a clown. But when I'm around, they say nothing now.
Just tell them niggas mind their business. Asking all about us, saying I miss your trust. I wish they would shut the fuck up. Tell them niggas mind their business.
But then they approach like I'm not around, talking down like I'm just a clown. But when I'm around, they say nothing now.
Tell them niggas mind their business.
I'ma handle mine while they all up in our business. Gonna do it to the end of time. You and I, God is my witness. Out of sight, out of mind. Dig too deep, never know what you won't find. You wasting your breath when you talk to mine. Cause I cook the meals and I pour the wine. Lit the candles, turned on the shower. Created a path with all your favorite flowers. Carried to the bed and handled you for hours. Whisper in your ear, girl, this world is ours. I'm your king, you're my queen. Me and you, we can do anything. You know I like the way that you fit in jeans. Tell me your secret, I'll fulfill your dreams. If it's not what it's cracked up to be, give me some time and I'll fill the seams. They offer you money, cars, and clothes, but what they don't know is I gave you everything. You got the ring, we got the kids. Outsiders keep pride, need a privacy fence. You want it? Well, here it is. Attention, listen up, ladies and gents. Fuck you, stay out of my life.
It's your boy.
You ain't kin to my kitchen. I'm friends with my wife.
Streaming,
Streaming,
Celeb, Gaming with Celeb. It's your boy. Also known as Celebrity the Producer that you hear in the background. The beats, the singing right now. Hey, and then they approach like I'm not around. Like I'm just a clown. They say nothing now. But we about to get into this NBA 2K league. I ain't been on 2K for a while. You know what I'm saying? So,
Out of sight, out of mind. Dig too deep, never know what you won't find. You wasting your breath when you talk to mine. Cause I cook the meals and I pour the wine.
We're making love in the California King. Egyptian sheets, then we hit the shower straight from
what
the
up,
sting.
everybody?
That's why she hit for me, hit for me, hit for me.
Lit the candles, turned on the shower. Created a path with all your favorite flowers. Carried to the bed and handled you for hours.
we about to get it in.
If I had the word, shouldn't be with me. I'm too certified, you can't take from me. Making this green how it's supposed to be.
Baby, asking all about us.
Saying I miss your trust.
I wish they would shut the fuck up.
Hey. But let's get rid of that. And we about to turn it on live. Turn it on now. No. No.
With
All right,
you
whatever.
for quite a long.
We was playing this game though, man. We had it in. We was playing this game, man. We was playing this game. And then we had one of my other teams, man. We had one of my teams right there. You know what I'm saying? We had one of them teams, boy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna run it with these dudes. Let's see.
Coming up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Knicks. For the Grizzlies,
Knicks.
currently in 8th place in the Western
The
Conference,
Knickerbockers.
and looking to move up in the home stretch.
Some people be like, why are you
Knicks.
saying the Knickerbockers?
Grizzlies
That's
is next, right after this.
no. All right, whatever. We're just gonna get into the game.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing. I need the energy.
That was spectacular. Unequivocally.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation.
We're gonna get
With
it
Greg
in.
Anthony
It's
and Chris
2K.
Webber,
We're
this is
40 and
Kevin
4
Rose.
here in
David
New York.
Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. See this.
Oh. Let me do something.
In the past 10 games, as we're
Can't be up in
used
there
to.
with
It
y'all,
shows
you know
in
what
his
I'm saying?
passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Let's get it.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is
One of the most
continuing in his
hated on
father's
mostly.
NBA footsteps.
I can see why, DA, and I
Let's
think
get
he's
into
well
the
on his
game.
way. Thank you for that one.
Better not be on the
Here we go. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Neely out there with Macy.
Oh.
Then there's Smooth.
Gasol.
Then it's Morant. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight,
Wow.
Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
And
job.
finished up by Morant.
Oh, with elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Morant against Nash. To the wing right side. Reed the pass to Ewing.
Memphis foul. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Morant with the steal.
Somebody go
And
and
that's
slap
a
the ball
couple
out
of
of his
very
hand.
shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New
Oh,
York.
crossed him.
4-point game. They get it again.
Get up there.
Ewing.
Get your shit
It's
slapped.
blocked.
Blocked all the way back to Egypt.
Morant surveying the D. Down low. Here's Gasol. Williamson with the block.
Big time swat. I mean, everything Williamson
Go.
does looks dramatic. It's the force of
In
it.
there.
Every team looking to get easy ones.
Swimwear.
Transition.
That's about as high
Put
percentage
it in there on
a
your
look as you're
swimwear.
going to get. Running the floor beautiful.
Job.
Morant outside.
Get your shit. What?
Here's Gasol. No good that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's
Go in there.
Williamson. And the
Zion.
rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Lose
Moving
some
on
weight.
after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the right side.
They really let Patrick Ewing. Oh, got it. Why did they not?
And
Gets his
Gasol
shit shipped to
sends it
Jerusalem.
back.
All the way back.
Macy up top.
BC times.
The shot missing. And New York will come the other way.
Oh.
And this is the
Zion.
first season matchup for
Great.
them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they took both games they played against this club last season.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score.
We're going to see. Exactly.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. To take a look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Knicks, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's Morant. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. To the wing on the left. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Here's Stockton. Morant with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And even though he played in an AAU team with Zion Williamson, no scouts grade were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And New York making a change here. Frazier's checked in. Williamson rejected by Gasol. And he gets it back. Basket good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Out to the right wing.
Ball Frazier's in the game.
Sonay. Frazier covering. Macy a screen on Frazier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sonay. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Gasol's shot is good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Knicks trail by 4. Frazier outside.
Wall.
He takes it in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. Honor comes in for Steve Nash. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
Lost him.
Here's Frazier.
And then I dunked on his ass.
With authority.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And
Ralston
Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Walt Frazier.
Anderson against Reed. Anderson dishes to Jackson.
I don't think him and Joe Frazier have any relations.
Brooks
Smoking
outside.
Joe Frazier.
13 feet away. Got a piece of it.
Sent all the way back to it.
Reddish with the ball. But now by Anderson. Reddish the pass to Ewing. And it's Bonner in the corner. New York needs to get off a shot. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year.
I mean, at least the rim.
You look at Memphis. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pulled loose. The pass to Bonner. Now Reddish. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the
Brooks against Frazier. Brooks kicks to Clark. Anderson against Reed. From 12 feet out. The Knicks pull it in. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Oh, dunk on him. Dunk on him.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
They have a package.
Check in for the Knicks.
A moment here to see the numbers for Frazier. He's around 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
New York on D.
That's his first personal. 4th team foul.
.129 left in the first quarter. Brooks kicks to Clark. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Here he goes. That one goes in. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Frazier. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bonner passes to Frazier. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Whoa! Goes in for the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now Jones still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clark, a screen on Barrett. Here's Brooks. And it's Reed pulling it down. Frazier with it. Last time out, he had 14 points. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Frazier. Over Jones. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
City Dancer.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Macy, also smooth out there. Morant is out there with Neely. There's the triple. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And Nash, here we go.
Get your
And
shit
it's
sit
blocked.
back. That weak shit.
Here's Neely, covered by Williamson. Down he goes. Nice one there from Neely. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's Stockton. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Morant. Now Macy. He's guarded by Ewing. Loads it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Here's Reed.
Get
and
your
Gasol
shit
sends it back.
to the
And that
side.
one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Oh, Gasol ain't having none of that out there, man. Right now, that dude just...
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nash, the pass to Ewing. Over to Gasol. Ewing can't hit.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And a fast break now for New York. Nash with no one around. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Morant against Reed.
Oh,
that's blocked. Stockton passes to Reed. Williamson trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Reed. And now a 4-point New York lead.
21-17.
Pass to Neely. And here is Gasol. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Ewing sends it back.
Patrick playing right now.
Williamson outside.
Patrick, get your shit set.
Rejected by Gasol. And he's able to get it back. Ewing, good.
Knicks lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gasol passes to Neely. They get it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Which loudest section?
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Morant.
Get your shit set.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who do things that you didn't even think were possible. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Nash drives in.
Oh, Stockton.
5 to shoot. Stockton. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Gasol got some good defense on there.
Here's Neely.
Oh.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to happen.
They get it back.
Man. Breaking that there, bro.
Stripped away. Here's Sonay. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first. Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slower-down team. When you draft John Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating.
Jammer!
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Grizzlies timeout.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Reddish, he's checked in for Reed. Bonner comes in for Zion Williamson. It's checked in for Stockton. And it's Frazier in for Steve Nash.
It's blocked all the way back to Patrick Ewing. Walt Frazier back in the game.
Jones against Frazier.
Oh, going back out here for me. Going back out here for me. Cross.
Get your rejection by Jackson. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Sent.
Just 5 on the clock. Frazier against Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the hang time for John Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook. And he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
And to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And John Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's the top 5-point guard.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Frazier drops them both. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if
Somebody
the
slap that
players
shit out the
on
sky.
that roster are a good match for the system. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. John Morant was checked in for Jones.
Second team foul. Grizzlies substitution.
Memphis has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jackson, a screen on Frazier. Here's Morant.
Get your shit
And
dropped
put
out
the
of the
ball
sky.
with his palm. What a defensive play.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Cross that nigga
Anderson
Patrick.
finds Morant.
Patrick on the ground. Put
Back to
that over,
Anderson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 1:06 left in the first half. Mark against Frazier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rex. Good.
Damn.
Great play set up by Frazier.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Morant against Frazier. Morant outside. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Outside Jackson. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Jackson's got 5.
Very confident right there. These shots help Jackson find his rhythm. We love seeing him be assertive.
Pass to Reddish. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Some solid defense from Clark.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Morant kicks to Anderson.
Oh!
And the rebound goes to the Knicks. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Fires to the hoop. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
That was goddamn good.
Previous play is under review.
That was fucking good.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game. And
Oh, yeah,
really,
that's
it's
good.
about getting the call right.
Give me my shot. Give me my shot.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
Oh, boy, my dude. Whoa. At the end with the extreme.
Well, it's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
And right away, James Harden is going to provide a massive scoring punch. This move transforms their offense. The challenge is inserting him into the rotation in a way that is.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, I'm thinking about a nap. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Walt Frazier really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Stockton is out there with Nash. Then it's Reed. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Ewing in at the center position. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
That's how we're going to start the third quarter off. I mean, third quarter off.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Stockton is out there with Nash. Then it's Reed. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Ewing in at the center position. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
That's how we're going to start the second quarter off. I mean, third quarter off.
Here's Gasol.
Get your shit
Blocked
slapped.
again. Williamson outside.
And what?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
270,
Zion
275,
Williamson.
280. Who
At the
cares?
line,
He's incredibly
2 shots.
explosive. Williamson will wear you out.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
It's Nash with the drive.
And what?
And it's going to be a goaltending call here,
And
so
what?
they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
At the line.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Reed against Mason. Williamson with the block. Nash against Morant.
Oh,
Gasol with the steal. Tries the spin move. And Ewing with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Nash. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. First in free throw shooting. Third in three-point shooting. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Macy passes to Gasol. Morant against Nash. It's Morant with the drive. It's rebounded by New York.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
New York foul. That's his third personal. First team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Reed with the steal.
Love when guys are alert and aware on the great job to prevent the entry pass.
And they get it back. Williamson outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Sonay. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the right wing. And Stockton, here we go. And that one drops for him. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Timeout call for the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations, I mean, slow help, and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Knicks 4th.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Gasol with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Neely gets the bucket.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
For t-shirts, your Knicks City Dancers. Give him a hand, fans. Your Knicks City Dancers.
The Knicks leading by 5. And Nash, here we go. Reed the pass to Nash. Williamson outside. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Gasol. With the step back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Neely. He's got 10. Now here's Morant. Here's Macy.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
And the dunk by Williamson.
That was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bonner, he's checked in for Williamson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. So he gets them both. The Knicks leading by 5. Nash tries in.
I got these quarters alone, man. Should have put these quarters on 5 minutes. The hell am I thinking? They still won. Anyway, Darnell Stockton came out with 24 points. Willie.
And grab these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Here's Weber. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team
That free
foul.
throw, no good.
At the line for the Kings, Chris Weber. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Bro, look at this lineup.
And here's Murray. Pass to Bryant. There's the drop. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man, so courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Now here's Heel. Here's Weber. From 9 feet out. Blocked. Here's Bryant. And we're about a minute into the first. Halliburton with some nice D. Shot from 16. The shot by Archibald, no good. Bryant against Halliburton. It's Bryant with a drive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Sacramento now. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Pass to Archibald. And here's Halliburton, covered by Bryant. From deep. And Halliburton with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Tyrese Halliburton opened some eyes in his first season, and the way that he played, I mean, just has such a headiness about him. Ended up being the 12th pick in the draft.
Here's Bryant. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. And Halliburton has had an outstanding rookie season.
Well, it's his skill set, BA, that I think is something that you just got to admire. He plays the game with great pace. He sees the next play before it happens. And then his willingness to step up in big moments, that's been huge.
Here's Archibald. Deflected. And they're on the break. Here's Johnson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Holmes. Pass to Weber. Back to Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Heel drives in. Blocked. Heel against Johnson. Tries again. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
They get it again. Weber, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Let's see the stat sheet here for Kobe Bryant.
And he hasn't been at his best this month in regards to his defense. He's not playing with the same aggressiveness, and it's hurting his steal numbers.
Bronx in the lead. Up top, Schroeder. He's covered by Fox. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Brawlers able to retain possession here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Davis misses.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Murray passes to Schroeder. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being the scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Now here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. Davis from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Brawlers trail. The drive by Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And here's Schroeder outside. Good work defensively by Fox. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Davis. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Davis has got 5 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Murray. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Fox. Sweet little floater.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Schroeder against Fox. Right side Murray. Left side Schroeder. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter play. The Kings on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Hey guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Kings. Here's Johnson. It's tipped. Pass to Archibald. Healed on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Here's Archibald. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Weber. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Now here's Johnson. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Hield. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. Archibald, good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's the Brawlers with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Bronx, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for Hield. Good on the second one. Here's Archibald. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. O'Neal, he's checked in for Gordon.
Now into the lineup for Bronx, Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's Archibald, covered by Schroeder. Nice move. The shot by Archibald, no good. Left side, Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Halliburton. Unable to get that one. And Bronx will come the other way. Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camp starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
Murray's checked in for Schroeder. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Outside Johnson. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is good off the glass.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
The Kings with a timeout. Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Buddy Hield.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
The Kings leading. Fox with the ball. Halliburton right side.
Bronx foul. Kobe Bryant.
So the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Kings, Davion Mitchell.
Here's Fox. Tipped. Bryant outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings.
Sacramento ball.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Checking out the Bronx, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
A nice shot by Bryant.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
From 10 feet away, and there are the Kings with